1,000 bottles of baby oil. Does P. Diddy have like a baby factory, or how many kids? Does he have like an orphanage or something? What are all the baby oils for? The probability of Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, love, making it out of this case is like 0.0000. There's no hope. P. Diddy was denied bail after he pleaded not guilty to sex trafficking, racketeering, interstate transportation for prostitution. Racketeering means like you have a business which is legal, but then you're using it for other things like hidden stuff. It was said that the bill was about, was it $50 million? $50 million. Man, this can only happen in America. What more can you say? If Donald Trump, the ex-president, has 30-something felony charges against him, the American justice system is no respecter of nobody. P. Diddy is a billionaire in dollars, yet he's going to prison. And to think that most of these charges date way back to the 90s, some in 2008, and I think it's that of his girlfriend, Cassie, that it's
New sickening details have emerged of how Sean Diddy Combs allegedly sexually and physically abused women. An unsealed indictment against the 54-year-old music mogul claims more than 1,000 bottles of baby oil and sexual lubricant were seized from his homes during raids in March. Diddy was also accused of forcing women to have sex with male prostitutes during freak-off orgy parties until the women were so worn out they required IV drips. He was arrested in Manhattan on Monday and slapped with charges of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Diddy has pleaded not guilty.
Multiple disturbing videos of a 15-year-old Justin Bieber hanging out with a 39-year-old Diddy in 2009 has been going viral. In the first video, Diddy is heard saying, "What we're doing we can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream." However, in the second video, Diddy is heard telling Justin, "You haven't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out." Now that the videos have resurfaced following Diddy's legal issues, Justin Bieber is being asked to speak out, but the singer doesn't want to talk publicly about his relationship with Diddy. A source close to Justin Bieber spoke with In Touch magazine and stated they're not sure if Diddy did anything that Justin now thinks crossed the line, but if he does, he's not saying. The source also claims that if Justin
Diddy offered the court everything he could think of to try to stay out of jail. He said, "I'll give you the deed to my $48 million place in Miami, the deed to my mother's $2 million house, plus all of his children's passports, plus his mother's passport." He already surrendered his own passport. "Plus, I'll wear an ankle monitor. Plus, I'm going to try to sell my plane, but even if I don't, which I haven't been able to yet, I'm going to leave it in California while I stay in Florida or New York or New Jersey." But the government said, "No, we think he's a flight risk. We think he's a risk to intimidate witnesses. And we think he's a danger to society." The government wanted him held through trial, and the judge agreed. So he is stuck in jail for the foreseeable future. This is a wild last chapter to one of the wild.
Hey everyone, guess what? It's getting more down and darker and worse for Diddy. The rapper Diddy, as he was taken to prison or jail, he wanted to give the government money to give him bail, but guess what? The bail refused because of his sins. If you've been following the last sins of Diddy, many ladies came in and complained about him. Even that rapper called Justin Bieber, when he was 15 years, he went to Diddy and something bad happened to him. Though Justin Bieber came out and said, "I'm not going to speak about Diddy's stuff in public." He said he doesn't want to speak about it in public. But if you're to go back and refresh, do you know when the time Justin Bieber just came in and sang this song, "I'm so lonely." I hope you're getting it right. I'm not good at singing, but I know you know that song. It's called Lonely. "I'm so lonely. He was trying to explain when he was a young boy His soul was sold out, and because of the word fame, and he even explained that fame caused this, but all this came because of Diddy and many more. Even his girlfriends, there is Cousin, that was the first person to come out and speak about the case. There is that young girl Diddy raped. He used to do parties, no Diddy parties, that stuff that involved TD Jakes, the Bishop TD Jakes. He could do parties, sex parties, whereby ladies come, men came, and you're forced to sleep with each other, and first of all in a gang. So things got worse for Diddy. He was caught with oils, sexual oils. He was caught with a lot of stuff in his home, and he was taken to prison. And remember, he had more cases about human trafficking. He had cases about rape. He had cases about harm on people. He had cases about many more things. I know he has many. He has more sexual harassment suits. He has many more suits. So it's getting down, and most people are happy because Diddy is in jail now. It has been almost a whole year when we are speaking about this, but at the end of the day, Diddy was not taken to jail or anything, and he was left freely to move in the world. He was left freely. But this time around, when even he tried to bribe, and when he tried to give them a lot of money to the government to bail him out, they refused. I think the walls of the jail are squeezing him. But first of all, allow me to put this clearly, or allow me to say this clearly. Even when Diddy is in jail, I know Diddy didn't do this alone. I know a lot of people are going to go down, a lot of big celebrities, a lot of big rappers, a lot of you who are there. You're going to, because I know, as you see, Diddy was doing this behind the walls, and he thought money is everything. He thought the law cannot touch on him. He thought he was everything he wanted. As he was doing this, he didn't think that it was going to get down to him, and he was going to get darker to him. I know many of them are still out there, but they have been practicing in this type of sin. They have been squeezing, traumatizing people to the extent someone gets tired of their life. So we are coming for you. And I know Diddy is, a list of people are going to get down. A list of people are going to get down. And a lot of people are had fear to speak about Diddy when he was free, like when he was still out, when he was not jailed. But since he went to jail, you're going to see a lot of suits. A lot of people are going to get out and talk about it, because we have seen a lot of people coming out and speaking about Diddy. And after speaking about Diddy, they come and change their statements, because I think he has been squeezing them to the wall. That's when you realize that the world is not your place. When you enter that cold room. I'm not feeling pity for anything right now, because I think this is the best. People, those who got harm on them should get paid back. That's what they would. Okay, they could get justice. And now this is the case whereby the government is also involved, because they have been hearing a lot, and now they can't bail him out. He has to stay. He has to serve his punishments. He has to serve his bad deeds. What was the most painful part? If they could leave Diddy move around the world, blah, 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 a lot of people who could do this would even be more confident, because they'll be like, why did singer rapper Diddy left out and we are jailed? Let's continue doing this. But since he's in jail, let him be an example to others who are out there also, who have been doing this. Imagine a young kid being harmed or raped in a studio. Leave alone that case, we have case. Leave alone that we have young Mimi's case, though she is also silent about everything. We have a lot of lawsuits. But why? Why would this be like this? Yeah, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Spotlight News. I love you all, and may God bless you. Let's keep on going. I'm going to be bringing you updates about Diddy and so many more. Bye bye. I love you all. Let's search and let's talk about this Diddy stuff until it comes to justice. Bye bye.
He's ready. He's focused. He has been ready to defend his case since he first found out one. Obviously, would much prefer to fight this case with him out of jail, and we are going to try to bring that about. Thank you all very much.
How's he doing?
Bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
All that goes to do is that he like his men's greased up. That's all. He want a greasy slick situation. That's all that means. It's not against the law to have 1,000 bottles of baby oil. It's not against the law. It just goes to show he like his man greased up.
But why would he have all them bottles of baby oil though?
It's slippery when it's wet. I don't know, man. Who does that? Who has 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Maybe he got them free. Maybe he had somebody write Johnson & Johnson or whatever like that and say, yo, I really like y'all baby oil. And Johnson & Johnson sent him 999 bottles. He already had one. We don't know, and I don't know, bruh. But it's weird. It's very weird. But I can understand what the hell we're going through, because like he used to use condoms. And then at the end of the day, or he picked somebody up, or he going to Kim or whatever like that, you know, he'd be like, yo, y'all got any condoms? So I was one of those dudes. I used to keep condoms in my truck for him, because we never knew when this dude was going to say, yo, I need a condom. And then you could be getting off of work and he could have company and everything like that. And he'll say, yo, I need condoms.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, you know, shrooms, everything. And it was just an escape from.
And then when you get 18, you get the house. You get the mansion.
Okay, I get the mansion.
Yeah.
Diddy's secret is out again, and this time around, we're looking at what he did to Usher and Justin Bieber. Now, we all know he mentored Usher and all, but what if we told you that Diddy was also probably abusing not just Usher, but also 15-year-old Justin Bieber? Ready to find out more about Diddy's dirty secrets? Then welcome to Gay Bible, and let's get started. Before we go into details, y'all need to keep this in mind first.
48 hours. Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose.
Okay, now please hold that thought for us, because we're coming right back to it. Now, it would interest you all to know that Diddy took Justin Bieber under his care for 48 hours about 14 years ago, when the superstar was just a teenager. Now, we all know Diddy's history with teenage boys. I mean, remember what happened to Usher?
Went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
Well, it seems like Diddy might have repeated history with Justin Bieber. I mean, first off, Diddy is not to be trusted with young boys due to the past allegations against him from the FBI. But recently, a clip surfaced, and we can't help but feel like Diddy might have done some wrong things to poor young Justin. So first, he gets to spend 48 hours with a powerful and famous celebrity, and that's where the whole thing gets tricky. I mean, we all knew what Usher faced when he hung out with older celebrities as a teenager. It may have been fun, but definitely not the kind of fun a child at that age should be exposed to. Back to the gist, Diddy took Justin to a Ferrari that had been packed in the garage and told him he could let him ride it as soon as he turned 16. Now, Justin was only 15 at the time. He tries getting ahead of himself, but Diddy tells him to slow down.
As soon as you turn 16, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you rock this every time you come to LA. Yeah, this will be yours. So, every time you come to LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, front shot is.
Man.
Minute.
Woo. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna be driving this next year.
Yeah, when you get 16, you come out like you gotta, you know, wear your seat.
I mean, I'm 15. You could ride in the passenger seat. I got my permit. Not yet.
No.
All right, 16.
No,
16.
Slow down. Let's slow down, Jess.
Okay.
And slow down, okay?
One step at a time.